Good afternoon everybody. Now we're going to keep trying to give you a buy-to-let deal on a daily basis, but today I wanted to mix things up a little bit and talk to you about the rental market, as obviously that's where the end product's going to be. You're going to buy to let. So since the lockdown eased, how have things changed? Well, having checked one of the major portals, there are currently, within a 3-mile radius of Bedford, 387 properties on the market. Now that's quite a lot. But what's quite interesting is only 130 of those came on the market within the last 2 weeks, and over 250 were already on the market. Now clearly you can't begrudge an agent for trying, as we were in lockdown and people weren't moving. We have noticed an increase in demand from tenants since lockdown eased. So looking at those properties, how many of them are flats and how many of them are houses? Well, 58% of them in Bedford are flats and 42% are houses. So one of the things you need to consider when looking at buying to let is, what do you want to buy and where do you want to buy it? Now we can help you with that. If you're looking at a leasehold property, the key areas to be looking at are the length of the lease. If it's less than 80 years, you're going to be in trouble. So you need to have a lease as long as possible. The agent that's advertising that property should be able to give you that information in advance, so you can make an informed decision. Now my advice probably would be to go for a freehold property. So that's usually a small house, maybe a 2 or a 3 bedroom, as we have seen demand for those increase dramatically over the recent weeks. If you're not sure on what area to buy in because you're not local to Bedford, we can help you with that too. There is a tool called a heat map which will show you capital growth versus yield. Now yields are always a good indicator of whether it's a good investment. However, what you also need to be considering is with your exit strategy that you look at capital growth, because what you don't want to do in 10 to 15 years time is find that that property that you've purchased is not worth much more than it was when you did. Anyway, I hope that information is useful to you, and we will be giving you more information about properties that are available which we feel are a good deal.